Okay, so it's only January 2026, but it feels like something just snapped in the world of AI. You know that steady, predictable progress we've all been watching? Yeah, that's gone. It's been thrown right out the window. What we're seeing now is this great acceleration, and man, it is kicking up some huge questions. So let's get right into it.
All right, let's just cut right to the chase, because this is the one question that's suddenly on everyone's lips. For what feels like forever, one name has been the absolute king of AI chatbots, right? ChatGPT. But is that reign already over? I mean, seriously, is the undisputed champ about to get knocked off the throne? And that question leads us perfectly into our first big story. Because what just went down, this isn't just some new app getting released. Oh no, this is the opening shot in a brand new AI war. A real heavyweight, a giant of the tech world, has just stepped into the ring, and believe me, they are swinging for the fences.
So let's meet the contenders, shall we? In one corner, you've got the reigning champ, the one and only OpenAI's ChatGPT. And in the other corner, the challenger, it's Amazon. They have finally unleashed Alexa.com. And this isn't your mom's Alexa. It's a seriously powerful web-based platform built for one reason, to go toe-to-toe with the very best. And the way they showed up, it's just staggering. I mean, they didn't just walk into the party, they kicked the door off its hinges. Get this, 10 million users in just the first few weeks. That's not just them saying, hey, we're here. No, that's a raw display of power. They're using that massive Amazon ecosystem to push this into millions of hands almost overnight.
So what's their big strategy? Well, this quote from Amazon pretty much says it all. They are completely changing what Alexa is. It's not just that smart speaker in your kitchen that tells you the weather anymore. Forget that. They're turning it into a full-blown, deeply integrated work environment that you use right on your computer.
But here's the thing. This new rivalry, it's about way more than just who gets more users. This competition is like pouring gasoline on a fire. It's become rocket fuel for development, and it's pushing the technology forward at a pace that is, honestly, it's getting a little scary. The things these new systems can do are taking a leap that's just unbelievable. And if you want proof, check this out. This was the news that sent a literal shockwave through Silicon Valley. A report came out of Google, and it said a new AI tool just built something super complex. How long did it take? 1 hour. Now, that same project, it took a whole team of brilliant human engineers at Google an entire year to build. Let that sink in. A full year of human brainpower done in 60 minutes. And listen, this crazy power isn't just stuck in some lab somewhere. It's already out here, in the real world, in our daily lives. Just look at this number, 40 million people. That's how many are apparently using AI every day for health advice, for self-treatment tips. I mean, that just raises all sorts of huge questions about who the experts are anymore, right? And where we're all getting our most important information. Okay, and all this speed, all this progress, it's making some very smart people very nervous. It even led one of the world's top security experts to issue this pretty chilling warning. He basically said, we've run out of time. The fear is no longer about what humans can build with AI. The real fear now is that AI is about to start developing itself. And if that happens, it'll be improving at a speed we can't even imagine, much less control. All right, so that's a lot to think about. Let's shift gears a bit. Let's move away from those huge, kind of scary questions and talk about what this all looks like in the real world. Like, what can you actually buy? For that, we've got to go to CES 2026, the big electronics show where all this crazy powerful code is being turned into actual gadgets. And some of them are pretty weird. So to really get what was going on at CES this year, you need to know this one key phrase, comprehensive AI. Basically, it just means we're done with AI being something trapped on your phone or your computer screen. It's becoming ambient. It's this seamless, almost invisible intelligence that's just everywhere, in your house, in your car, even on your body. And this new AI everywhere idea, it's leading to some really wild gadgets. For example, we saw something called the Obobodo. It's a ball, a literal ball that changes its shape and gets warmer or cooler depending on your mood. Then there are smart rings that put an AI assistant right on your finger, whispering things that only you can hear. And get this, the Togachi is back. But nope, it's not the little keychain from the 90s. This is a digital pet with a real AI personality that actually learns and evolves. I mean, this timeline really just says it all, doesn't it?
It puts the speed of this change into perfect perspective. Just think about it. We went from a smart speaker in the living room just a few years back to an AI chatbot on our computers. And now in 2026, the goal is for AI to be this constant ambient thing that's just everywhere.
Okay, so AI is super powerful. It's everywhere. What does that actually mean for you? For getting your work done? Well, our last section here is about a really cool technical breakthrough that's going to totally change how you use these tools. And it's all about one word: efficiency. Now, this is going to sound a little nerdy, but trust me, it's a total game changer. It's called the tune format. The easiest way to think about it is like this. It's a new, super efficient way to talk to an AI. Imagine you want to explain a big idea. You could write a whole long paragraph, or you could write a perfect little haiku that says the same thing. The tune format is like the haiku. It gets the point across with way, way less data. And you can see the difference right here on this chart. Using this tune format can cut the amount of data needed for a command by 40%. And what that means for you is simple. You get faster answers, the AI can solve way more complex problems for you, and maybe best of all, since it makes these things cheaper to run, it means the most powerful AI is going to be available to way more people. It's a huge, huge deal. And all of this brings us right back to where we started. You've got a new AI war that's pushing development at this blinding speed. You've got AI that's becoming so powerful it's almost invisible, just woven into the world around us. And it all leads back to that one single, inescapable question. In a world where AI can start improving itself, who is really in control?